How do you do this? Before we get to that, let's start off with the basics. The zzzz. Well, this is not a basic skill, but it is an effective skill that we add on to the zzzz. To do a zzzz, you must select your character with the ball just like a zz. This really comes down to muscle memory. Okay, now after this point you must do a zz, but when performing your second input on the ball, do not jump. The reason why you shouldn't do this will be shown on the screen. For the third input, either turn 90 degrees or 180 degrees. I would say 180 degrees is better, since you have already turned 180 degrees twice in the span of a few seconds. It would be easy for you to do another 180. The first input must be shot during the middle of the bar, the second input can be shot between the middle and beginning of the bar, and the third can be shot at the start of the bar. The zzzz. This is where everything gets incredibly complicated. For the zzzz, use the same steps for zzzz, but instead of kicking the ball after the 180, start spam clicking, and when the ball is around one step away from your foot when you have turned 90 to 180 degrees, I recommend using butterfly clicking since it is the most consistent method. I will link a video under this one that teaches you how to spam click. Tips. Use a chart that shows the movement of the ball and where and what click leads to the direction it goes. Here's a beginner chart that I made for the zzzz. Practice these turns with the clicks until it becomes muscle memory. It makes it so much easier to do it. The next tip is to not give up. Really, this skill is RNG when you first learn it and works only 1 in every 2 tries if you have practiced it. It took me 50 levels from level 47 to level 102 to get consistent at this skill, which is insane. I find this skill the second hardest skill now I've learned it, since it requires frame perfect click timings and camera movements. For other players, the average learning time is around 4 player 200 like Ultimatus levels, which is middle for such a simple skill, but that's besides the point. Bro, I keep clowning on you, zzzz, my bad. I recommend if you are practicing this skill, load up a private server and grind it for an hour a week. I've done the same thing and it really improved my skills. Finally, I recommend you to install a FPS in Locker. It improves your react and makes you faster for skills like this. Be careful when downloading, since some can be viruses. Anyway, bye.
It's been a very long time since I've uploaded. Oh my goodness, it's been 4 months.